Good evening, all you Sagittarians out there. Welcome to my channel, Spirit and I Incorporated. This forecast is for the balance of September. It's considered the mid-September. I'm running a little bit behind schedule. I apologize to all of you for that. I am recording this on the evening of the 28th. We have just started, as of the 26th, the planet Mercury, which is in retrograde. Technically, it doesn't really travel retrograde in the astronomy aspect, but optically speaking, you know, it's an illusionary vision of the planet going backwards. And Mercury, which is the planet of communication, you know, it's associated with the brain. It's associated with electronics. You know, if you're going to purchase anything, it's better not to purchase anything during a Mercury retrograde because things can not really appear as they seem. If you are, you know, in need of purchasing something, small and or large, but specifically large, you know, products of any kind, you know, vehicles, computers, these types of products, it's better to make certain you're looking at the fine details, you know, reading in between the lines, so on and so forth, so that you're not purchasing something that perhaps won't be working properly. You know, Mercury goes retrograde, I believe it's every, you know, once every 3.5, 4 months, something like that. But I just wanted to put that out there as I am recording this during the retrograde, and it is retrograde with a lot of other planets as well. Excuse me. This being said, referring back to the full moon that we had on the 20th in Pisces, for you Sagittarius, that has fallen in your 4th house, which is the house of your foundation, your home, looking at perhaps renovating some aspects of the home. Some of you perhaps are looking for new homes. Again, if you're looking to purchase anything, you know, of such a large nature, I would encourage you to put that off for the next 6 weeks. There's certainly nothing wrong with reflecting and reviewing, because this is what retrogrades allow us to do. It's a time of reflection with Mercury being in retrograde, but especially when it comes to large objects like purchasings of homes and vehicles, it's better to put that off for the next 6 weeks until that planet moves forward again, along with the other planets that are in retrograde, which I believe is Jupiter and I believe also Pluto, and Pluto is also associated with monies. So it's better to use this time as a time of reflection, you know, regenerate oneself, take some time to rest and recuperate and move forward, but move forward, you know, without exerting oneself, if that's at all possible. It is encouraged. So also Mars, for you Sagittarius, which is the planet of action, this is in your 11th house, and that has to do with your hopes and your wishes, your friends, and perhaps some of you Sagittarians are taking some time to reconnect with some dear friends of yours, whether it's through the telephone or whether it's, you know, through coming together with a visit, if that's possible. For those of you Sagittarians out there in the world with this pandemic that is still looming around us, if you are connecting with friends and family, just be cautious and certainly practice the safety measures that are in place as you're reconnecting. And you're also looking ahead. A lot of you Sagittarians, you're looking ahead at where you want to be in the next 6 months. Perhaps some of you are planning to make a move, which would be encouraged, you know, the spring and or the summer of next year. But there's certainly nothing wrong with looking at some plans at this time, you know, time of reflection in setting down, you know, a game plan of some sort as to how you will be moving forward, if that is something that you choose to do. A lot of you other Sagittarians out there may be renovating in your home, which is always a lovely thing to be able to do if you're in a position to do so. And, you know, with Mars being very active in this house, it's also a time to be diplomatic when you're making plans and looking at your goals and the goals that you wish to achieve. So it's a very positive time and a very fruitful time we still have this new moon in Virgo that launched on the 7th of September. The energies of that nurturing new moon in Virgo, will continue to be active till around the 6th or the 7th of October. So this is a very good time to still continue, although perhaps might be a little bit slower moving than in the past few weeks. With this retrograde, but it's still a very good time to nurture the intentions of the seeds that you've planted for the endeavors that you wish to pursue in your career-oriented world. Some of you might be looking at new jobs. Some of you are looking at your own businesses and developing that further, which is a very, very positive thing to do, because the digital world is certainly taking off, and it is the way of the future, especially since this pandemic has pummeled the entire world. Many people of all zodiacs all over the world, where they are able, have been looking at investing further in themselves, protecting themselves, looking at what their desires are to perhaps turn hobbies into careers for themselves, working remotely from home. Very, very healthy and positive avenues to pursue, and can be very, very much blessed as well on a financial aspect, as long as we do the practical work and stay focused on that. And again, those energies from that new moon in Virgo that hit on the 7th of December, they are still very active until around the 6th, 7th of October. So continue to stay focused, any of you Sagittarians that are pursuing these beautiful new beginnings within your personal and your professional realm. Very, very healthy time to do so. And you know, just be mindful with this Mercury planet that's currently in retrograde to be aware of details, which Virgo is also very aware of details. So couple those two energies together, and you should be moving forward smoothly and positively. Now I'm going to start with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck as we continue your forecast for the mid-September, balance of September forecast for 2021. Thank you, all of you, for joining me this evening. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. So happy to have you here with me. And any of you that are new to my channel, welcome to Spirit and I Incorporated. I read intuitively the Oracle and the Tarot portion of the forecasts, and I oftentimes, or regularly rather, commence the forecasts with the planet energies that are commencing at the given time of the forecast, to give you a bit of an astrological overview of what is happening and how to work with those energies in a positive and beneficial way. So, this all being said, Sagittarius, let's take a look at what's going on for all of you. And I am going to start with your most recent past energies that you've been coming out of, moving into your current energies, and then looking at your forthcoming energies. And then we will clarify those energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So first card out, Sagittarius, we have the Bee Spirit. And it did come up in the upright, and it says, sweet results await. Look at that beautiful bumblebee. Isn't he pretty with all those beautiful colors? That shows how colorful you are right now, Sagittarius. Beautiful, beautiful card. It is in the upright. It's a very positive message in that a lot of you Sagittarians, and hopefully most of you, as I know that these forecasts don't resonate with everybody, but I do hope that it is resonating with a lot of you Sagittarians. You are looking at some sweet results that are forthcoming, and you are awaiting them. So again, confirming that you're using these positive planetary energies to continue honing your skills, moving forward in your new endeavors, personally and or professionally. A lot of you are looking at your own businesses, and if you haven't already launched them or in the throes of doing so, if you are launching a new business during this time that Mercury is retrograde, just be mindful that sometimes electronics go awry, and don't get frustrated with that, just move through those energies as smoothly as possible to help you not get frustrated. But beautiful positive card. And you have the numerical digit of the number 7 on this particular oracle card, and 7 is indicative of continued change and action, and it is in the upright, so this is looking very, very positive, Sagittarius. You have the divine lights completely surrounding you as you take flight and continue to fly forward. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see. I'm so excited to see that. I love that card. And for any of you animal rights activists out there, please speak for the bees. They are being terribly pummeled within our environment all around the world from poisonous pesticides. If I may encourage all of you to be mindful, to advocate on their behalf, to stop them from being poisoned and toxified and killed, because we need these beautiful bees ecologically to continue to pollinate our fruits and vegetables so that we all have healthy, clean food to eat. So just wanted to throw that out there for any of you animal rights and environmentalists out there. Moving into your current energy, Sagittarius, we have the rabbit spirit. Beautiful. Can you see how this beautiful bunny is just leaping forward and getting ready to pounce on something new? It indicates that there is a lucky time forthcoming, playing off these sweet results that you're awaiting from your recent past energies. This is confirming a lot of you are going to be seeing some beautiful harvest forthcoming from your very hard work that you've been doing these last couple of years, if not longer. Specifically these last couple of years, a lot of you Sagittarians have been going through a Saturn return where your whole life has been changing. And some of those changes haven't been easy, but you've been coming through them gracefully and humbly. And you've taken those beautiful energies and you've recycled them to make them work for you in launching new endeavors for yourself, personally in your life, with relationships, as well as professionally. Perhaps some of you have gotten new jobs, perhaps some of you are in the throes of leaving your old ones at this time, and some of you are launching new businesses, excuse me, as I've indicated earlier in the forecast. So these energies are promoting that and upholding it very positively. And beautiful to see. You have a numerical number 49 on this rabbit spirit. That reduces to, I believe, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that reduces to a number 4, and 4 is with respect to the foundation. So again, it's referring to your foundation, your home, your employment situation. Both of these avenues you're looking at change, renovations, recycling, renewing, regenerating. Very positive time and beautiful, beautiful to see. You have some beautiful incoming energies. Sagittarians, you have all worked very, very hard. And I mean that truly for all of you. I know that it's been very challenging times for all of us zodiacs. But you know, again, coming from a higher elevated place of consciousness, working with the divine, working with the universe, a lot of you Sagittarians do that naturally, and those energies are truly benefiting you, even though you may not have seen all of the results, including financially. They are coming, so stay focused, keep working towards your endeavors, your dreams that you wish to manifest, hold them in light and positivity, and move forward. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's look at your forthcoming energies, Sagittarius. We have the Scarab Beetle spirit, again coming up in the upright, numerical number of 52, reducing to a 7. Again, taking action in a beautiful, positive way. This did come up in the upright, and Sagittarians, you are working your magic, and the magic is also working through you. I hope you can see this beautiful card. Sometimes if I hold it too close, it gets blurry. So if I hold it there, hopefully you can see this. I did turn up my ring light a little bit, so I hope that helps. my friend suggested, you need better lighting. And so I said, well, I need to make some room on my desk for that. But I did turn up the light on this, so I hope that you can see that. These are positive energies, Sagittarius. So beautiful to see. All of these are in the upright. You are awaiting sweet results in your new endeavors. It is a very lucky time to receive them through your manifestation and your practical work that you're putting in. Even though you may not have seen all the results yet, they are forthcoming because the magic is working. Look at all this beautiful color in the Scarab beetle. They're just beautiful insects. Very, very positive, spiritual totem pole. A spirit at this time, a totem animal spirit, and you are working your magic, Sagittarius. You are working your magic through all the changes you've come through. You're beautifully working your magic. Can you see how beautiful these cards are, Sagittarians? I'm so happy for all of you. Can't wipe the smile off my face. And when you do well in your life, you genuinely give to others, because that's just your nature. Those of you that come from a very elevated place of consciousness, you are very generous in spirit as well as in the practical realm. You give wherever you can, and you take care of all those that are in need, specifically animals and the environment. Beautiful to see. Beautiful, beautiful start to your forecast, Sagittarius. Perhaps there was a reason I waited so long. Anyway, let's clarify these energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot. We're going to look at the Bee Spirit, where you're coming out of your most recent energies, where it's stating that you're waiting sweet results, Sagittarius. Let's see, what are these results you're awaiting? Probably financial, because I know a lot of you Sagittarians have looked at career changes. You have made career changes. You're looking at new business endeavors for yourself, expanding your network. I am dropping these cards. I apologize. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. And what was I saying? Oh yes, and you're looking to inflate your resources, your monies, to move yourself further into the areas that you are choosing to manifest. Perhaps for some of you wanting to make a move. All these changes require resource. So let's see what we have coming up for you, Sagittarius, in these sweet results that you're awaiting. I'm feeling very strongly for a lot of you. These are, business venture related avenues. So let's take a look. And listen, baby critter, you need to be quiet because Mummy is working. Sorry, I was talking to my cat. All right, so let's cut the deck, Sagittarius, and see what these details are that we can surmise. All right, now settle down. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. All right, let's look at your most recent past energies of the Bee Spirit, where it says you are awaiting sweet results. The first card that we came up is the Tower, and it did come up in reverse. And yes, some of you, in order to obtain sweet results, you needed to let a tower come down. And this is just confirming that a lot of you Sagittarians have moved away from a situation that no longer served you. No doubt it could be a career change for some of you. Some of you are, changed jobs. It's a very, very positive card in the reverse, because whatever came down was what was best. And even though it may have been uncomfortable and you weren't quite sure whether you should or you shouldn't, you followed through, you moved forward, and this is a very positive energy. To clarify that Tower card, we have the Ten of Swords, and the tens are indicative of completion. And yes, I mean, for a lot of you Sagittarians, it was very, very difficult because you felt very stabbed in the back, perhaps betrayed. Some of you perhaps, betrayed yourselves and weren't sure, on timing of what you should do and what you shouldn't do with respect to making perhaps a career change. But most of you followed through, you made the changes. They have come to completion. You have let the past go that didn't serve you. If anything, it kept you, stabbed and wounded, and you have moved out of these energies. So that's beautiful to see. Clarifying your most current energies, where you are looking at a very lucky time for yourself, Sagittarians. We have the Five of Pentacles. Beautiful. So as you are making some changes with your recent past in perhaps developing a new career for yourself, you've been monitoring your finances. They have been tight for a lot of you Sagittarians. Don't feel alone. That's been certainly the case for most of us zodiacs around the world. But you are looking to inflate those pentacles. Pentacles are indicative of finances, resources, anything that which is tangible. And you are looking to inflate that. And you've had some concerns as to perhaps how long that has taken. But, this is not uncommon considering the ways of the world that we are currently, once again, dealing with. Economically speaking, and you're looking to work with those energies to move through them as smoothly as possible while you stay focused on developing your new endeavor, whether it's a new job, whether it's a business that you can do remotely from your home, and networking others. And in the throes, you're looking to increase these pentacles for yourself, because quite frankly, Sagittarius, where you were before wasn't bountiful, and as far as finance was concerned, anything, for a lot of you, it certainly didn't inflate your bank account, and if anything, many a times it left you more depleted, energetically speaking, and certainly the finances weren't there to support that either. So it was a positive move in the changes that some of you Sagittarians have made to move away from that which no longer served you. So very positive to see. And as you move forward into these new energies, you have the Nine of Cups. It did come up in the reverse, and it is suggesting that a lot of you, you're feeling like your wishes haven't come true yet, because if it were in the upright, I would say that, your wishes have been fulfilled. But some of you Sagittarians are still being very challenged financially, and that's okay. They will change. It is a lucky time for you, and that is playing off of your most recent energies of the bee spirit, where it says you are awaiting sweet results. Keep focused, Sagittarius. Don't let any negative energies frustrate you, especially right now while we're going through a Mercury retrograde, where things have slowed down tremendously and will be slowed down for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Just move forward, smoothly through the energies. Give thanks for what you are creating. Give thanks for that which is blessing your life. And in so doing, you put that out into the universe. The universe receives it and knows your genuine, humble energy, that you are awaiting the new beginnings and the new blessings that the universe has for you. So be open to receiving them, and don't let the frustrating energies of, where your money's not at right now, don't let that get the better of you, because it certainly can when things are tight. And I completely understand, but try to go within and give thanks for what you do have, and that will inflate that genuine humbleness, and it will inflate your tangible resources as well, because you're coming from a genuine place. So please bear that in mind. Now, looking at your forthcoming energies of the Scarab Beetle spirit, where you're working magic and magic is working through you. Let's see what energies we have for that. We have the Page of Wands. Beautiful, and it is in the upright. And this is an element of action. It is wands are indicative of fire as an elemental energy. And this is sharing with me that you are Sagittarius. You are moving forward. You're moving forward peacefully. You've chosen to stay, elevated in consciousness and feeling blessed with what you have. And in so doing, that is blessing you even more. And you are taking action, and you are continuing to move forward in your new endeavors in spite of some frustrating, tangible lack that you have been experiencing with respect to money. You are, knowing that this is a lucky time for you. You are feeling fortunate that you are able to move forward and create new beginnings for yourself. And this is exactly what you are continuing to do in your forthcoming energies. That's very beautiful to see. To clarify the Page of Wands, beautiful. We have the Devil in reverse, and that is a clarification and a confirmation that you are not going to let anything dark or negative stop you from moving forward. When we get frustrated and we get worried and fearful of what tomorrow holds, because do we have enough to pay the bills? Do we have enough to invest in that new property we want to invest to? Whatever it is that this is referring to for you Sagittarians out there, that this forecast is resonating for, you are choosing not to let fear take over this beautiful spirit of you working magic and magic working through you as you move forward in a new endeavor. So that is absolutely beautiful to see. And all right, so moving forward, Sagittarius, I'm going to clarify with the Enchanted Map Oracle deck the balance of this mid-September 2021 reading through the balance of September. I will be launching the October forecasts very shortly, so I believe some of those energies will have shifted a little bit. But again, just bear in mind that this devil spirit in the reverse is a confirmation that you're not letting anything negative infiltrate your energies as you continue to move forward to create the magic in your new beginnings. So just bear that in mind, Sagittarius, because this is a very positive and strong forecast for those of you that have chosen to make moves forward in a change of employment, for some of you a change of career perhaps, looking at educating yourself in a different arena, and for some of you creating a new business for yourself and moving forward in that realm and inflating that business, which will definitely pay off. Just stay focused, continue to use the new moon energy from Virgo that we had on September 7th. That is still very active until around the 6th, 7th of October as you move forward into creating that which is healthier for you personally and professionally, Sagittarius. So to clarify the balance of this forecast, I'm going to look at the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, as I've mentioned. I'm going to be listing my decks shortly, so if any of you wish to purchase them, you can do so very reasonably on Amazon, so I will be listing them. And let's see which energy from the Enchanted Map Oracle we have to clarify this forecast. Sagittarius. And what came out was stuck in the mud, and it came out in the upright, beautiful to see, which is indicating that you are no longer stuck in the mud. You're moving forward. Some of you may still feel like you're treading through muddy waters, but you do have the hawk spirit here guiding you as you move forward. It might be slow, which wouldn't be surprising right now, especially while we're in the throes of this Mercury retrograde, which will be active for the next 4 to 5 weeks. We also have Jupiter moving backwards in the atmospheric energy as well, and Jupiter tends to inflate anything it touches, so it probably does feel for a lot of you Sagittarians like you are stuck in the mud, but you are moving forward slow but sure, and that's what's you need to stay focused on, because that's what's positive as you are looking to create your new beginnings. Again, for some of you a new job, some of you a new business, or in the throes of having a business already. Continue moving forward. Stay positive. Be thankful for the blessings you have. Be thankful that you're strong, that you're not letting anything negative interfere with that which you are creating. And the sweet results that you are awaiting, they are going to be forthcoming here. Just stay focused. Stay focused, Sagittarius. I hope you can see that. Stay focused. Very, very positive time. And tune in with me here within the next few days. I will be having the October forecast launched here within the next 5 to 7 days. And I'm looking forward to joining all of you again at that time. Thank you again for joining me. Spirit and I Incorporated signing off for now. Talk to you soon. Good night.